And now, joining us here in a very, very unique occasion from the United States and from Israel, here at the studio of ContentoNow, Emanuel Shahaf and Tass Abu Saada. Hello to you too.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
We're so delighted that in this very historic day of the release of the hostages, of the visit of Donald Trump in the Israeli Knesset, at the visit of so many leaders from around the world and from Islamic countries in Sharm el-Sheikh, you are launching the new international book of yours. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Emanuel Shahaf.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, Emanuel Shahaf, what is the uniqueness and the main message of the book that you two wrote together from Israel and Jericho in Europe?
I think the unique message is that we're talking about a shared sovereignty. It's not two states, it's not a confederation, it's truly shared sovereignty within the framework of a federation, a federal country.
Tass Abu Saada, what is your perspective of the uniqueness of the book that you two wrote together?
It is the uniqueness of it is that I came across the idea that Emanuel had, which is an idea of something I've been thinking about for many years, believing that this is one state solution, not two state solution. When I came across Emanuel and his vision, I thought this is it. And that's really the most unique moment in my life, that we're going to make a difference for our people, both people.
How would you visualize that the maps, the vision, the one-state solution encounters the Middle East in this day that Donald Trump at least said the war is over? How do you fit to the situation that is taking place, Emanuel?
I think what we need is inspired leadership. Trump gave us a possibility by stopping the war, by closing down the war once and for all. Now we need inspired leadership to take us to a federal solution, which might even come from the Trump administration if he takes up the gauntlet. But I think that that appears to be the only way right now to have it sort of imposed from the outside, because the leadership in Israel is not ready for it yet.
What is your perspective, Tass Abu Saada, please?
You know, Emanuel, when we met because I found the vision that you had. And I was looking for something to introduce to the Trump administration at that time in 2018. And that vision, as I hear and listen to Trump, he's sharing some of the things that we have in our vision. And that's what's so exciting to me, that he must be remembering some of it, or his advisors are reminding him. So the vision that Emanuel and I have is the same vision that the president Israeli has.
Do you believe that the people in Israel and also in Gaza and also in Jericho are willing and ready to create a peaceful solution?
Personally, I believe the Palestinian people are about ready for something, because they are tired of the war. And I believe the Israelis are also the same. Emanuel can speak to that side about the Israeli people. What do you think, Emanuel?
No, I think both people are ready, in the sense that people are usually much further ahead of their leadership. The leadership is scared, because the leadership doesn't support things they don't know what the people feel about. So the people want peace, and it's clear that they are willing to do much more to gain peace than the leadership right now. So we have to make sure that the people are vocally supportive of peace movements like ours.
You know, Tass Abu Saada, you have family in Gaza, don't you?
Yes. You know, I have family from both sides, from my mother's side and my father's side. My father's side, we lost 200 of our family in this war. My mother's side, we lost 300 of our family. And I believe that despite of all of this, the time is now to create a situation for both families, both parties, the Israelis and the Palestinians, to stand together. The people have to stand together in order to make this happen. And with media, with the book, I think it's going to be essential, and it's going to be moment for the book to release at this time of the year, at this situation.
What do you think, Emanuel, about the people here? After so many people that are dead, Tass Abu Saada shares that from his own family, 500 members were killed in the last 2 years. And also here in Israel, so many people are killed.
The people here are ready for a change. That's for sure. They're afraid of change, but they are ready for a change in a way. And it's just somebody has to prepare them for the change and has to explain to them how to go about it. And I think the book is one way of getting this the word around.
I believe President Trump is the right person at the right time to make this happen.
Yeah, we have to get the book out in English.
Yes,
exactly. You know, it's amazing that writing a book, one person, it's a huge mountain to climb. To create it 2 person, it's almost unbelievable. But the fact that you wrote the book together, and one of them, I wouldn't say who, was serving in the Israeli Mossad, and another author was a sniper, bodyguarding Yasser Arafat. How did you bridge to write even 1 paragraph together during the war?
I tell you, I still feel sometimes like I'm living in a dream, that myself can be partnering with a Mossad agent, and myself, what I did in the past, I believed in the cause, in the Palestinian cause. So this is for me a special time, special moment for myself to have a partner like Emanuel to stand together for peace.
I'm very happy to have a partner like Tass. It's a little bit sad that you're now in Kansas City and it's more difficult. I can't meet you like we used to meet in Jericho, but I'm sure that the time will come you'll be able to come back here.
I want to share with you just a little bit about this situation that I'm not with you there. When I went on the 30th of September to go into Israel and I was rejected and sent back, it was a shocking surprise to me, and naturally I was upset. But when I think about it, I mean, Israel have to protect itself, and I understand that, and I stand for that. I stand for Israel security as well. I think the agent that was dealing with me, if he was just take a time to look at my history, he probably would not have rejected me and deported me. But again, I say Israel have to do what they have to do to defend their people, and I have to understand that. Hopefully this situation will change and we'll be able to go back and be together with Emanuel.
I hope so too. I hope so too.
So basically what happened, Tass Abu Saada, you were coming back home to Jericho, and then suddenly you were for the first time deported from the borders of Israel?
It was a shocking surprise to me, really. At the time, of course, it was a moment of anxiety and anger even. But when I think about it realistically speaking, you know, I would have done the same thing in my situation against Israeli, trying to protect ourselves. And so, you know, yes, I am upset. I am emotionally hurt because I feel rejected by Israelis that I've loved so much. But we'll see what will happen in the future. We'll hope that the situation will change where I can go back there to promote peace with my Israeli friends and my Arab friends.
You know, part of the journey of the new book, which is now being launched in Europe and at the right time in English and at the right time in Arabic and at the right time in Hebrew, part of the mission is trying to bring as much influence to the center of the map. Do you think you can put together even a support of also from one side, Emanuel Shahaf, settlers that are living in Joshua and Samaria, or is it possible to bring this kind of bridge to the right wing?
I think it's possible because the federal solution doesn't require a return of the West Bank, which is a baseline of the two-state solution. So anything which is including the West Bank in a political solution is something which is by definition more amenable to the right wing. So there's a good basis for getting the right wing on board, especially if there's enough pressure from the United States and from the Trump administration to make the change happen.
Because from the second that the book and the plan and the maps are accepted, there is peace without anyone has to leave his home.
Yes, nobody has to move. That's one of the big advantages.
That's the unique thing about the idea and the vision of the book.
And from your perspective, Taysir Abu Saada, is there any way that you as a Palestinian can bring together to the round table that the book is offering also people that are supporting right now the Hamas?
I believe the Palestinian people are ready for that. After all of this that happened and the Gaza issue right now, what's happening in the Gaza Strip is showing the real identity of Hamas, the evil identity of Hamas, because they are now, Hamas is going against the people, who stood against them or stood for Israel. And so the Palestinian people are now seeing the true of who Hamas is. And I believe this vision is going to take off very fast because the people are tired, on both sides are tired and want to see different ideas.
You know, we're creating this unique interview in the day that is the International Summit in Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt. Leaders from all around the world and also from Turkey and also from many Muslim countries that are heading there. If you had the opportunity, Emanuel and Taysir, to share the book today at Sharm el-Sheikh, Emanuel, what would be the opening sentence, the opening vision that you would tell to the international leadership today?
I think it would be, here is an opportunity that we all have to support. A federal solution to the Israel-Palestine conflict is what is really the right solution at this time, and I ask for all your country's support.
What would be your message, Taysir Abu Saada, to the leaders?
Considering the situation and the emotion of the people, I've lived in Jericho and the West Bank for the last 20 years, 25 years, and have been able to travel between two sides and feel the emotions. And from that, I would say if we stand at Sharm el-Sheikh today, we'll probably be accepted with open arms. I believe so.
That's amazing.
This vision is amazing. And I believe in God. And God is giving me that vision. And really making a lot of difference. And so it's going to happen. Sooner or later, it's going to happen.
Inshallah.
Last time.
Inshallah.
So
That's good.
you really believe that the word salam, shalom, peace can be re-entering into the minds, the hearts of the people in this bleeding region?
I think this is timely. This video, this talking about it publicly, is very timely, and I hope and pray that this video will go around the world very quickly.
Emanuel Shahaf, your last sentence, creating the same answer?
Exactly what Tass said. I think this is the book should serve as an inspiration, and I think we're going to be on the right track, and peace will come.
This is the world is going to see something different that they have not heard before, and that's what going to make this book so in demand and popular. I believe my first book, The Once an Arafat Man, which was the most republished by Tyndale, other than the Bible, in the history of Tyndale Company. I think this book, Sharing Sovereignty, is going to go beyond even Once an Arafat Man.
I wish you all the best, and I thank you so much for the service that you two provide with your personal story and your personal perspective into a practical new Middle East with this vision of yours and the new book that you're launching. Emanuel Shahaf, Saada, thank you so much for being part of this process.
Thank you very much.
God bless.
Thank you very much.
God bless.
Salam, shalom, and peace. Thank you.
Amen.
Amen.